Hello, folks. This is Tyler with Amtrak Vacations. Thank you for attending today. I will be your host here. We're going to review some of the best vacations we have to offer. The Grand Canyon and Glacier National Park, our most popular destination. So, thank you so much for taking some time today. I hope you learned something new. It's a beautiful day here. And we'll be starting right now if everyone's logged on. It is 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 1st. Thank you so much for attending. My name is Tyler Claypool. I'm a senior vacation consultant here with Amtrak Vacations. I've actually been with the company going on 3 years now, and I will try to help you as much as I can. Fun fact about me, I have a train set at home. I'm very passionate about the trains, and I love the sound of the train as it's going through the night. So just a quick little insight on me here. All right, so you'll see there we got a handout that's a little bit easier for you. It's in a PDF. That will be a handout there where you can download and you can take it home, look at it with your husband, wife, and check it out and see if it's what you want to do. If you have any questions, feel free to input that to the question box. We will be happy to give you an answer at the end of this. I'm just going to review everything really quickly. And remember, I am going to give $100 gift card away for you. So $100 off any one of our vacation packages. So be on the lookout for that. You'll see here, Yankee Leisure Group, our family of brands here. Mainly we sell Amtrak Vacations. You'll see that there, 2019 and 2020. That will be for anything Amtrak related, US, Canada, we can do it all for you. You see, we also have Yankee Holidays within the US, and we have Rail Bookers, which is overseas UK. All right, so the exciting stuff, the fun stuff here. Now you see the trains, where they go. You'll see Canada and you see US. We primarily focus on US, but we do have a partnership with the Canadian Rail Service. So just to note, we can get you up to Canada. We can get you down to Florida. We can get you wherever you want to go. You see all these different lines here. You see New York, Boston. You see a lot of trains over there. And you'll see these long distance train rides. Just to point out right there in the heart of the US, California Zephyr. You're gonna see that train goes through the Rocky Mountains. That's my favorite train. Just pointing that out. If you want a very scenic train ride, you see these long distance trains all out of Chicago. So you go to our website or you talk to a vacation consultant, you'll see that most of the vacations start in Chicago, LA, Seattle, a lot of these bigger cities. But we'll get into that more as you can customize this vacation. All right. And what makes Amtrak different? People ask, why? Why take the train? It's expensive. It's more than this. It's more than that. I could just drive. But honestly, folks, you're never going to get the same experience. If you're driving, you're going to be focused on the road. And taking the train is actually much safer than flying and is much safer than driving. So you hear stuff on the news, but it is still safest. That's a bucket list vacation. You'll see number one right there. You see someone in that picture, they're enjoying it. I remember when I was younger, my family took me on the Texas Eagle, one of the trains down to Texas. And I remember that to this day. Every single moment, I remember it. So you're making memories. That's the key about the train. Number two, you have room to roam. You'll see there, you're in a roomette, for example. You have room to roam. You go down to the lounge car, go to the dining car. There's really a lot to offer with Amtrak there. Room to roam. You're not just stuck in one place. Next here, less hassle. That goes hand in hand with the room to roam. You have less hassle in getting into the train stations. Most of these train stations have been here since the 1800s, 1900s. These are established right downtown in Chicago. A lot of these airports have come in and they're way outside of the city, way outside of the town. For example, Chicago, very far away. So the train is in the heart of the city and the average boarding time is only 45 minutes. So you don't have to worry about going through TSA. Oh, you got to go 3 or 4 hours early. So that's very key right there. City to city service, next right there. Boston and New York. You got 10 trains a day. You have 20 trains a day. You have a lot of different options for the city to city service, such as that. If you're looking to go long distance, we have that service as well. You see a lot of these trains will go from coast to coast, will go Chicago to San Francisco. But say you want to stop in Denver, you can do that. So there's city to city service for you and anyone else who wants to travel. Next here, you'll see the satisfy your hunger. In satisfying your hunger, obviously, you're going to get a little bit hungry. If you take one of our long distance trains, you're going to wonder, what do you have there? Is it just snack food? But no, it really is top level dining experience. We're talking 4 to 5 star chefs on board. My favorite is the sirloin steak. So just imagine that you're going through the Rocky Mountains, you look out the window and you're eating the steak. So it's really just amazing, comfortable way to travel. And next here, just lastly, just wanted to review. These are just some overviews. You have flexibility. Flexibility, I'm saying you can take the train any day you want. You want to go on Christmas, the train is ran every day. For the most part, all these trains like the California Zephyr, Empire Builder, Coast Starlight, they all run. So Easter, Christmas, you don't have to worry about that. It's always going to be running, and they're usually at the same time. So you have a lot of flexibility there, folks. All right. So next here, you'll just see some pictures I picked out for this this slide. It's going to show you the diversity of the U.S. and Amtrak. You see all these stations look different. A lot of airports and different transportation, they all look the same. They're just a few benches, but Amtrak has a lot of character because of all the history. You would have a small station like you see in the upper left hand, and then you would see something more rustic like a Santa Fe station there. You would also see in the lower right hand, you'll see that. That's the most beautiful station ever. That's actually Washington, D.C., Union Station. Now that's been there forever. That's been there since the steam trains were running through there, and it looks like a temple. It looks like a church. It looks like somewhere that is like an art museum, for lack of a better term. You'll see there the wide windows, and you see the characteristics of it. And larger stations like that, you'll have larger restaurants built within. You'll have places that you can go and buy food and buy clothing and souvenirs. So that's almost like a mall in there, and it's really got a lot. If you don't want to leave the station, that is a key point there, because you will have a lounge and you don't necessarily need to leave. Just glancing over here, we do have customization within our products. Within the package, if you don't like what you see online, which a lot of people might say, hey, I want to make this longer, I want to make this shorter, I want to start at this location or that location. This is an example here of the rails to the canyon. We'll review that later in the slide. I'm just showing you here how you can add nights at El Tovar. You can switch the hotel. If you want our base hotel for the best price, that would be good. But if you want better, we do have El Tovar and other 4-star, 5-star properties within our packages. You can see here another example. I really like this one because I actually booked someone last week on this same exact itinerary. They said, Tyler, I want to do Yellowstone, but I also want to go up the coast. So we put these two packages together, essentially Yellowstone, Yosemite, in the Pacific Northwest. So you'll see there how they wanted to start in Salt Lake City, but they wanted something a little bit longer. They wanted to keep going up the coast, Portland, Seattle, up the Cascade Mountains, and I made it happen for them. So we did combined itineraries starting from your hometown. So if you want flying to Salt Lake City, that's very common, flying into somewhere. Or if you wish, you can take a long train ride from your destination. You're gonna see the country from your window. I went through the Rocky Mountains personally, and it is really so beautiful. I can't even describe it. You get to see different landscapes. You're not just seeing just plains and the same old thing. You're not seeing the clouds of, you know, the airplanes in the sky. You're not going to see much up there. You're out in the water on a cruise. You're not going to see much there. But look at these pictures. You're going to see, you know, the frosted trees as you go through the Sierra Nevada, as you see in the lower picture there, but you're also going to see the winds and the curvature of the arches and the canyon lands as you go through Colorado, in the Utah desert, in the Sierra Nevada. So just remember that you're going to see a lot. And then all aboard here with the Amtrak, we got a few different pictures just to show you what it's like. We have some people on the top here. They're in the cafe car, just hanging out as a family, enjoying everything. Then you have someone there in the right hand, business class, going to work, someone going, you know, maybe to a convention, maybe a vacation package for a wedding, you never know. And then lower, you'll see you have baggage there right over top of your seat. And then if you wanted to upgrade, call us and we can search for a nice roomette or bedroom for you. You'll see that in the picture where it has the large room. All right, so right here, I'm going to start with one of our best packages, 3 national parks in one. Can you believe it? You could do all 3 in one. You could do Grand Canyon, Yosemite, and Glacier. As you stop through these small cities such as LA, San Francisco, Seattle, you go through these small cities like Leavenworth, you go through Everett, Eugene, you go all throughout those regions, and you really get to see a lot. This starts in Chicago. So day one, you're starting in Chicago. You're going to take the train all the way to the Grand Canyon. And this is a national park, folks, so we only have so much space. So you're going to want to call us as soon as possible because we are sold out for the most part of 2019, and we have a lot of requests coming in right now. So call us because we have limited availability for this. The train does run usually every day, and we have a motor coach Freedom Rim tour. And that's in the South Rim. So you're not just staying in the general area, you're actually staying in the South Rim. You know, that full tour included. You go to Maricopa Point and you see everything there. Next, you would be into Yosemite. Yosemite, El Capitan, some of the best pictures ever. If you ever go on National Geographic, you're going to see videos and you're going to see pictures of it. I've been there myself. It's tough to describe because it's so beautiful. And you see these pictures and you say, hey, I want to go there. And you should really treat yourself by taking a vacation like this because you're never going to get the views of the train and you're never going to get that, you know, right there, pictures, take them home and show them off to all your friends and tell them how much fun you had. Then you have Glacier on top of this. Just going through it, you'll see that there is a full mountain and a full lake in back of there. That's called Two Medicine Valley Lake. You could just imagine yourself out there because you will be taking a cruise on that lake all throughout. And that's pretty cool because you can see it from the lake. Then the next day, you might have seen some red buses. If anyone's ever seen a red bus, it's a convertible top bus. And you'll see how you can stick your head out the top and take a perfect picture. That is what Glacier National Park is known for in Montana. It's known for those big red jammer buses. And we provide that full tour so that you can see it from the lake and you can see it from the top of the mountain. We go all the way up to the Sun Road. We go up to Lake McDonald and we are all through Logan Pass. So that is extremely beautiful. And just fun fact, I thought I'd keep it kind of fun. They did film The Shining up there. I don't think you'll have an experience like that, but just want to throw it out there. That's how scenic is. People go up there to make their movies, and people go up there for the scenery just to relax. And once again, bucket list. We'll see here just an overview. If you see there, the Grand Canyon Railway, just like I said, and you'll be able to take that That's really nice. You get the authentic feel of the Grand Canyon, and you'll also get the cowboys right outside the train. So you really get that full perspective of what it's like to be in the wild, wild west out there. So we got that starting at only $5.99. So give us a call if you want that, because prices are pretty much sold out for this year, but we are accepting requests. So give us a call. Might have some late cancellations for this year. And you might ask, hey, I'm not from LA, I'm from Chicago, I'm from Boston, I'm from New Jersey. This is the package for you. This is our second option out of Chicago. It is slightly longer, but it is a little bit more scenic because you do have more miles in duration throughout this. You can get a sleeper on this, or you could get a coach seat. It's just good and better. You'll see here 6 days, 3 nights at the hotel. You have coach accommodations included in that price, $1,019. And then you have the Freedom Rim Tour, the 2 meals, the coach, and that's on the Southwest Chief. That was used to be the older Super Chief that Santa Fe did run, but now they're running Amtrak, and it's on that same older route. You get to see Albuquerque and Santa Fe, so don't miss out on that. Now this one, oh, I'm so excited on this one. This is the brand new package that our product team just put out. One of our product directors just sent out an email a couple months ago, I think it was. Feels like just yesterday, but we do have this brand new Bryce, Zion, and Grand Canyon. Now you're going to say, what am I going to be doing there? How is it planned? So we actually have a full sightseeing guide and a sightseeing tour. So you and anyone else along with your group or single, you can go all together within a private tour bus. So this is private. This is just for you, and this will bring you anywhere. And it's mainly focusing on these Arches and Canyonland, Bryce Canyon, and Capitol Reef. See the picture there. It speaks for itself with the beauty there. And this guide will bring you wherever you want. If you want to spend the whole day in Bryce, you want to spend the whole day in Capitol Reef, you want to mix it up, you want to end with the Arches and Canyonlands, and you get to see the Lake Powell region at night there with the sunset, that might be nice. So it's all up to you. You let the tour guide know and they'll assist you out. And then you'll see here, it's 9 days. Once again, beautiful picture right there. You'll have a full sightseeing tour, and this is all together with the Arches, Canyonlands, Bryce, Capitol Reef, Zion, Lake Powell. It's really going to bring you through all of it. And it will include that full sightseeing tour with a round trip to Amtrak. Then after that, folks, you're not even done. You're going to still go down to the Grand Canyon, see the canyon, go to the South Rim, and then you're back all the way to Chicago. So that's 9 days, and you'll see there, save $200. So we are running a daily sale today off independent journeys. So give us a call ASAP because this one will be sold out. We only have so many tour guides who can help out. All right, so this one is one of the most popular. Glacier is our #1 selling destination. And you ask why? It's just Glacier National Park. Well, it's only open June, July, and August. So you can't just go there in December because you'll be under 10 feet of snow. But June, July, and August, you'll see some of these pictures I've got here. When we get to Glacier, you'll see how beautiful it is and really how much you will see there. So actually, I'm just going to go back here showing you 2 nights in Chicago. You're going to be on the train for a night, all through Milwaukee, St. Paul, North Dakota. Then you're into Montana. You wake up in the morning. I woke up in the morning. I saw a big bison next to the train. I saw a few deer in the background. So really, you never know what you can see on the train because you are out there in the middle of Montana. So that's really cool to see. You have the same package as I reviewed, 3 nights at Glacier. And then you have the boat cruise and you have the Big Sky Circle tour, but you're not done there because you're going to want to take the full Empire Builder all the way to Seattle. So it's a full train ride all the way to Seattle, 2 nights in Seattle. We've seen Chicago, John Hancock Tower. You have a beautiful museum there. And also you have one of the best aquariums. And that is included with that sightseeing architecture cruise there. So another kind of Cool fact there, you can go check out the T-Rex. I believe it's named Sue that they have out there in the museum. So that's always good for all ages to go around Chicago. Definitely a lot to do. Glacier, as we reviewed, beautiful. You have the lake, you have everything in the background, you have some free time on your own, and you're staying in a rustic lodge. This is the only lodge here and is within footsteps of the train station. So very convenient. All right, Seattle here. See the Space Needle in the background? We include that. So you can just imagine yourself up there and taking your pictures, having a good time. And then at the bottom, Chihuly Gardens. That's a big glass museum there. They have a lot of artwork. And Seattle just has unlimited options. You could spend months there and still have things to do. You have cruises, you go to Vancouver, Victoria. So you can do anything there. And once again, I did say there's customized packages, so you can easily branch off from Seattle, go down to LA, or go up to Vancouver. So keep that in mind. All right. So this is the next one here, Glacier National Park Express here, just recapping. This one's going to be $22.49. It's a really good price with everything, 10 days. So it's a really long vacation with a train, hotel, and tours included. But say, hey, I don't want to go all the way to Seattle. I don't want to do all that. That might be too much for me. You might want to look at this package. This is the round trip from Chicago. This is going to include one night on the train, as you see that arrow going in the western direction. You'll be on the train there. We do include a coach accommodations, and please call us for bedrooms. You can upgrade, and you just call 1-800-268-7252 because space is going very quickly, and we're already on request June, July, and August. So it's not going to get any better, folks. I've been asking people if they want 2020 and they think I'm joking. It's just how Glacier goes every single year. June, July, and August, they go first. Okay, so you see the 6 days. This is a nice vacation. It's 1 week. You get 1 week off work, you can easily do this. You'll have a lot of good pictures, 3 nights at the hotel, at the lodge, and this is Glacier National Park Lodge. Literally, the beams of the lodge are made out of the tree bark. So it's not just a Motel 6. You're there. You're in a national park. You're within the mountains, and you have that fresh air. Big Sky Circle Tour, once again, those red buses, trust me, you'll see them in some form of video or magazine. The red buses are known there. And they do have that boat cruise, one dinner at the lodge, and then the Amtrak on top of that. Can't believe how beautiful that is. You see all the flowers. When I went there, I saw a ton of lupins leading up until the entrance. So it's changing gears here, just talking about hotels in general. You may ask, is there anything else in Glacier? There's really nothing else in Glacier. There's only one lodge out there. This slide goes for more of the cities, Chicago, Seattle, LA. We have a lot of different options. We have 3-star hotels, best price, 4-star, a little bit better, 5-star, the best. So everything that we offer is clean and safe. So remember that. 3-star is definitely good. 5-star is even better. Packing for the train. This is the next slide here. A lot of people say, hey, is there any baggage fee? Is there anything I need to pay? And I tell them no. You just hop right on the train. It's easy, so easy. They just slide your ticket and scan that, and that will be good to go. You got your ID, and you're on the train. You're going to say, wow, it was that easy. And that's just it. You run on the train, the conductor attendant will show you where to go, and you have 2 free bags, 2 carry-on bags, and 2 checked bags. Those are more or less guidelines. The train has plenty of space, so make sure to call us here, 1-800-268-7252. You're going to want to talk to a vacation consultant. They can tell you what kind of baggage car that train has, give you a little bit more info. Okay, then onboard Amtrak. These are another few pictures that we got from our website here from a few of our trips that we took in ourselves. And I've been on a few of these, and they're really nice because you do have that privacy of the sleeper. You'll see there, privacy, you have a table, you have a climate control, you got everything there. Then you'll see right on the side of the train, you have a conductor helping you out, showing you where to go. And my favorite is that sightseeing car, that lounge car with the big windows. That's where I spend most of my time. You're gonna be right down there just hanging out. They got a snack bar. They have wine, they have beer, they have soda, and just be hanging out. So it doesn't get much easier than that, folks. Okay, so just gonna review. You're probably asking, what are there? Coach, sleepers. A lot of people get confused about the sleepers, so I'm here to assist. You have reclining seats right here. This is the first slide for coach accommodations. So you do still have access to the dining car. You still have access to the lounge car, but this would be the primary spot where you'd be spending your time. And remember, there's no hassle of that third seat. I hate being in the middle on an airplane, but on these trains, it's 2 seats. So if you're a couple, you're gonna be side by side and you're gonna be comfy. I'm 6 foot, and look at that picture. You'll see how much room you really have, even for someone 6'5" on the train. We'll have plenty of room. Freedom to get out of your seat. You can move around, roam around. You're not stuck. You're not glued to your seat. You're not in the middle of the air. You're on a train and you're relaxing. You can go to the lounge car, get a bag of chips, get a nice soda, stretch the legs, go to the lounge car. You're good to go there. And this is the second option. This is what I recommend. This is the way I travel in a roomette. Roomette is usually the most economy sleeper here. So it's the best price. You're going to have some daytime seating, just like that picture there. You see that nice lady sitting right there, looking at her iPod, enjoying some music on the train. So you have those chairs there with a nice table. And then at night, as you see in a little diagram to the left, you'll see those 2 bunk beds. So you have 2 beds for 2 people. And it's quite easy getting up there. You'll have a good time. You'll have the pillows. You'll have your attendant to assist you. Just to recap, we got those 2 comfy seats in the roomette, and we have 2 beds at night. So you don't need to worry about that. The attendant will pull out your bed at night. Plus, remember this, meals included, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's a good segue moving into the bedroom, because the bedroom also has dinner. The breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I highly recommend, I think I already said it, the steak, the Amtrak signature steak. That is good. Number 2 on my list, I wasn't sure which one to get last time, but the salmon was my number 2. And then if you want something more simple, like macaroni and cheese or burger, feel free. That's all included if you get a sleeper. Another picture there, you'll see tons of room. The bedroom is the most expensive, but it's going to give you the most for that anniversary, the most for someone who has a higher budget. This is all here for you. And you do have, remember, a toilet and shower. So the difference between the roomette and the bedroom would be that private shower on the Superliner trains long distance. And there it is. Got a few pictures there last time I went. A few are my colleagues. Let's see here. So we got a salad, we got the steak, we got the green beans, we got the potatoes, you got coffee. There's a lot more on the menu. These are just a few just to kind of start you off and get you hungry. If you're looking for anything else, AmtrakVacations.com, that would be the best there. If you want to call in or give us a request online, you can click on Destinations. Destinations, you can go to Western and look at California, for example. That will help you out. Number 2 here, you're just going to want to look at our blog. If you do want to see the first-hand experiences on the train, what people think of the train on board the California Zephyr. I know that's a very popular one on a recent post. You can check that out or call us at 1-800-268-7252 if you would rather talk to someone. Then over here, you're moving to the right hand, we have the trip planning. So if you want to check out our menus, go to meals and dining, for example. If you're looking for the onboard experience, you can click on that tab. Or if you're looking for passport identity or anything like that going to Canada, it's all right there for you, folks. And then you're going to want to call us when you're ready to book, because remember, prices aren't getting better. With the train, prices never get better. They only get worse. Everything is priced on availability for the most part. So once a bedroom sells, the next bedroom will be for a higher rate. They go in price brackets, so it is supply and demand. So call us today, put down a $100, $200 deposit, and that's it. Don't worry about it. You get the lowest price and you're done. Visit our website or call a AAA agent. Call any one of our agents, any one of our agencies that sell Amtrak Vacations. Go down there and order a brochure if you wanted. So we are all around the US. And here you'll see some discounts. We definitely want to help out with the pricing if we can. There are discounts. We do have some trending destinations such as Niagara Falls, Arches and Candyland, the Grand Tetons and Yellowstone out there, and Seattle. So a lot of options. And I got an email today. We have a secret sale. So we're not advertising the sale, but call us and ask about the secret sale, and we might have some additional savings for you today. There you'll just see some of the normal discounts: senior, over 65, military, active military, and children under 12 to help you out with pricing. All right, and I just wanted to review here, see if you have any questions. And I have a question for you folks right now, if you don't mind. I'm just wondering, what you're looking to see. If you could just type in something, say, hey, what do you want to see? What rail vacation or destination are you interested in? And when do you want to go? You could tell me when you want to travel, what packages would be most interesting to you, and you can enter in that into the question box. That way we can further assist you with your dreams of taking an Amtrak vacation. Don't forget, once again, just overviewing, we have the handout. If you need that PDF right there for you, and we will get to the questions. We're almost to that point where I can give out that $100 gift card here for that prize. That's pretty good, $100. That's a lot of money. You could buy a few meals with that. So got a little drum roll. Okay, so we're the winner here. This might be one moment here. Just randomizing everything. All right, thank you for your patience here. All right, thank you for your patience. All right, actually, the winner was someone who just left. So let me just recalculate here. Okay, it was actually Roger Wirtz. Mr. Wirtz, we're going to give you $100, and that will be just for this week. That'll be good for. So give us a call this week, and we'll help you out. We'll book you up, whatever you want here. Glacier, I see you're talking about that. So congrats to you, Roger. Let me just get to the questions. Thank you for your patience, folks. First, everything in Glacier, yes, you want to call us because a lot is not necessarily sold out, but on request. So we need to make a request, get you on a list, and make sure you're the next ones on our list to get you in. So give us a call for that one, and we'll check the inventory and availability. Okay, so number 2, okay, we got here, it was, I believe, from Luis. Oops. Okay. So we had a question from Patty. Also, you just like to see some pictures which show the bathroom facilities and bedrooms. So that, call us and we'll get you a brochure, or we can send you a link from our website. So great question there, Patty. Roger, you're the winner there. You're just wondering about, the sold out availability, and that will be on our website, or if you want to call us. Luis Stark, you're wondering the hotel rates discounted from what you can find on Expedia. Yes, we do usually have the lowest rates. You just want to call in so we can check availability, because things are priced on availability and dates. So give us a call there. We are very competitive, and plus we offer a package with many different items within that. All right. All right, we're on to Lawrence Wood. Mr. Wood, we are looking for a vacation a little bit longer out of LA, 5 days to the Grand Canyon. We do have that. We can extend it. We can flex the dates. If you want to extend it and stay a little bit longer in the Grand Canyon, call us. The vacation consultant can extend your stay, no problem. Or you can go to Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Chicago. You can do anything you want, fully customizable. Okay, next here, I do not see a name, but it just says, okay, here it is, Marilella. She did leave. And next, we have Tom. Can you take a trip from Philly to Glacier? Definitely, Tom. So, Mr. Morris, you would want to take the train from Philly to Chicago, Chicago to Glacier. 2 trains, nice and easy. You can definitely do it. Next one here, can you send a link with the brochure and the accommodations detailed? Peggy will be reaching out to you with that. I can see if one of my colleagues can give you a call if you would prefer that, or just send you a brochure. All right. And next we have Julie. Sorry, you're having some troubles with the downloads. We'll see if we can reach out to you as well. Patty Pennon here, we had accessible bedrooms. Yes, there is only one handicap room for each train car. It's handicap accessible. You need to make a request for that. The toilet would be within that handicap accessible bedroom, and the shower would be right beside it. A little bit separate there, but that does have a wheelchair accessible. So call us for more details on that. Those are on most of all the trains. And how far can you book rail in advance? Louise Stark, we do take reservations usually 2 years in advance. So call us. It depends on the package, but 2 years usually is for packages, and it is 11 months for Amtrak Rail. But we are a partner of Amtrak, so we can sell this before the inventory is even out online. So remember that. Jackie, your travel agent, you're looking for 8 couples. Call and book, same call. Can you get that same price point? It's all based off availability. So please give us a call at 1-800-268-7252. And then next here, we have some technical difficulties with audio. So I will double check, see if the microphone was off. Apologize for that. And yep, other than here, I do see Peggy was asking also about the dimensions on the train. So just want to go to our website. We'll give you the exact dimensions either over the phone or via email. So feel free to reach out to us. Okay, and the last question here was just the parts of Glacier National Park. And, is it during daylight or nighttime hours? So great question there, Rick. Yep, you have a lot of different options. If you come from Chicago, you're going to be on the train for 1 night. Come from Seattle, also 1 night. So on the train, you will be going through the flat, areas, the farmlands at night, but the train does schedule it. So you'll be in Montana, the mountains during the next day. So you get a little bit of nighttime and a little bit of daytime. When you're at Glacier, taking our tours, those are all during the day. So those are prime time during the day. These tours usually leave at 9 or 10, and that is when you get to Glacier. So everything will be set for you. All right, I think that does conclude everything. Congrats to Roger, Mr. Wirtz. We're going to be in contact with you. Hopefully you get that booked up soon, and we got $100 off, so I'm going to write it down. Thank you so much, folks, for everything. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you did learn something new today, a little bit more educated on Amtrak. You need a brochure, anything, feel free to get out to me or one of my colleagues. My name, once again, is Tyler Claypool. I'm a senior vacation consultant. I hope you have a great day and safe travels. Thank you.